Dubai for analytics. They've come out with a survey. They are polling that they do in the camp of the NDC regarding flag bearership race. They say Haruna Iddrisu is leading Asiedu Nketia to Forsen. And in the camp of the MPP, Dr. Baumia is leading Kennedy Echapong. It's according to Global Info Analytics. Early days yet, or do you think some of these polls are necessary at this time to whip up enough enthusiasm ahead of the selection of a flag bearer?
For me, early days, misplaced sampling, and also unnecessary. Maybe to the MPP, yes, because they are
they have their primaries coming up next year.
January, and it's maybe useful to them. But I say wrong sampling because the NDC has a system of electing delegates. These flag bearers. And the sample Musa Dankwa is using now is not even near that one.
Really?
And also, the likelihood of the people he's listed as contesting, not contesting, is also high. It is not healthy for the NDC now to start having that debate and that discourse, because me sitting here as an appointee will feel highly uncomfortable to be talking about it. But yes, it's exciting the candidates that are emerging in the field there, because looking at the field the MPP is trying to select, any of the people mentioned in there have better track records, more cleaner records, and you have a field that is made up of one of the most failed politicians in the country, talk all the things, did nothing. You have a serial contract grabber in there who has always grab contracts and go to sit on radio stations to insult his opponents. You have another, let me say, state capturer who probably spend more time trying to buy all state assets at cheaper prices and so on. You look at the last government, that's my paper.
Well, you want to compare with
let me just look at it properly. Yes, so if you look at that, it's more of the same, people.
He was your junior.
Yes.
Yes, he sees my distance. Yes, that was very typical of Kamal too. So
you used to still seize your provisions.
So you realize that these are maybe some residual from the last government trying to do that kind of agrada. Conversion that they have repented of their sins, and the next day they are holy and they want to leave. In reality they should be going to a Sunday school, go for baptism, and that should take them 12 years to do. But let me just allow that to go. The people emerging on the NDC side, take Honorable Haruna Iddrisu for example, is someone for many young people who come from rural areas, northern Ghana. He embodies their struggles, their vision, and other things that if you commit yourself to service, to stewardship, to leadership, and wait, your time may come. So if there's the chance for us to ever have a Muslim president in this decade, it's more likely to be Haruna Iddrisu than any other person. So yes, good that he's emerging there. If you take the
National
Honorable
National Chairman.
For example, some people say the NDC, he is the soul of the NDC. The grassroots love him. It's very difficult to separate General Asiedu Nketia from the grassroots. You don't want to go into an election with him. And if you want to see the Rawlings kind of leadership where the grassroots had a say, they were very powerful and so on. The Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia, General we call him, is an embodiment of that. And then
are you saying the grassroots now are powerless?
I'm not saying they are powerless. I'm just trying to describe his strength with the grassroots of the party, and that may come and do good for him. As somebody say, why don't you tell Haruna and General to talk and then close the deal? Because if these two come together, there's no contest again. But also there is the chief of staff in the Honorable Julius Deborah. If you know President Mahama very well and you look at the two of them, that is another person that embodies the vision of President Mahama, his calmness, his leadership and everything. So if you are in NDC and you have these people emerging, you just feel excited because it doesn't matter who eventually emerges, you have a very, very good candidate that can deliver victory. For those of us that believe in competence and reward for competence and delivery, the Honorable Kesili Atuforsen embodies that. So if I'm a young person and I'm in there and working hard to turn a mismanaged and crippled economy, and I'm turning things around, and I want to see whether is the country noticing it, and is that launching me onto higher responsibility? The fact that Honorable Kesili Atuforsen is emerging also in the data is encouraging. But I've said that this is no way indicative of who will win the primaries, because the NDC has its time-tested way of selecting leaders, and you even know that they have the record of sometimes even defying their founder when it comes to selecting who leads them. So it's not like the other side. The NDC always get it right when it comes to selecting a flag bearer, and they will do that. But I'm happy that at this point in time, the field of candidates that are emerging, there are still dark horses that may emerge there. I'm thinking that if Eric Opoku is there, if he decides to throw his hat into the race, it could significantly disturb the field and bring up some surprises. If of course, if the Honorable Guzi Tano also emerges there, and he is someone I also feel if it comes to being a president, he has everything. He has everything it takes to also turn this country around. So the NDC at this point in time
has the men who have integrity, who are proving that they can fix people's poo-poo and messes. Right. And they are telling this.
That's too graphic.
yes, it's too early, but that's how.
That's too graphic.
That's what it is. This economy was in. I don't want to use the other S word, but that's why I went local. Yes, so they are delivering, and I believe that when the time comes, we will select this person peacefully by consensus, and he will have the support of
consensus.
The party. Yeah.
Very well. Very well. Alaj.
You see, I have maintained always that politics has to do more with perception than reality. And
the optics are key.
Pundits have always told us that 85% of politics is merely, or let me say, is always perception. So if you refuse to embrace perception in politics, then you refuse to be a good politician. I'm sure that is where Musa Dankwa is coming from.
Right.
Even corruption, which we all abhor and all fight, is based on perception. Even bias in court, where we go to seek redress, is also based on what? Likelihood of bias, perception, as it were. You cannot say in reality it is what it is. Therefore, as political actors, I have always maintained that let us not sweep under the carpet what you journalists do your research and come out to report on in your newspapers. Largely follow it. The probability of that becoming what it is higher than it's becoming what not it ought to be.
Right.
You understand? So the point I am trying to make, the point I am making here is that when he starts off by saying that wrong sampling, the NDC has a way of doing their own things and whatever.
I said wrong sample. I didn't say sampling.
Well, wrong sample or whatever.
Right.
The NDC has a way of electing their leaders and whatever. Yes, it's true. He should go back into his own NDC. 1992 to date, you are likely to find someone who has been a polling station executive. We call them police, they call them ward executives, who had been a ward executive since that time till date. Some have even made it a family property. That myself, my wife, my whatever, become within this net. We are the leaders of NDC and will continue to be until death do us part. So if that exists in it, then it means that you don't have to what? Downplay what comes out as what? A finding by a researcher. Yesterday, I took to my Facebook wall and I wrote something. I said, yes, we have junk polls. However, political actors must always go against polls with scientific data.
Right.
Don't outrightly or sharply say that I have discarded what this person has done. The person might have done a good job. We have done it in the past and it has been inimical to us. We have supported some too and it has been bad to us. So also within your research table, do proper scientific data to counter whatever has come out. Now to the people that Musa Dankwa mentioned and put my brother Haruna in front. My brother says that all these men he has mentioned are men of integrity, men of good standing, and that when the NDC even defied their founder, and when the time comes, they will choose someone who is far better than someone who has run down an economy. Who has run down the economy? Even John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, is today the President of the Republic of Ghana again. After the mess he put Ghana through. Have you soon forgotten? 2016. Look at all the indicators in our economy. They were all porous. Under the stewardship of John Dramani Mahama. Even that person has been brought back.
To fix it.
To what?
To fix it.
To do
Because they
Westers.
say what you also left.
To fix what? The person who is his chief of staff today was the chief clearing agent for him. Are you forgotten? No, I'm sorry.
Speak through to.
I am saying the person who is his chief of staff, who is a candidate, a possible candidate in this matter, was the chief clearing agent and has to date is still serving as the chief clearing agent. Have you forgotten of the gold recently? What happened at Gold Board, my good brother? Who cleared him? We know about that. Double salary saga is still lingering. People who have been mentioned there are beneficiaries of double salary.
Nobody in NPP should talk.
I am saying no. I see you. You have been very quiet.
Yeah, I was
People
quiet,
who
but
are
you are
mentioned in there.
you are going in
People who are
trajectories
mentioned
that
there.
are not
I'm
right.
saying double salary
We-
saga
we
is still
presenting
lingering.
economic data.
And people were mentioned. Today, we have people on your list who said that anyone who goes to court, the safest place to go and seek redress, quote unquote, is an idiot. Such people want to be presidents. You don't know them. You know them. If you want us to go on that tangent, we will tell you every person on your list and his character. Nonetheless, that is not what we are speaking about. You see, when His Excellency the President came out to say to the whole world that I don't intend to seek another term again in office. This is my legacy term, and I'm going to make sure I work to it. For me, I thought it was too early for him to have done that, even though Akufo-Addo is on record to have also done that. But he did that at the tail end of his tenure. You understand? I was expecting that in order not to shake your own government politically, because it's a political party, don't declare early. Don't say anything. Let that perception be out there.
But your people were putting too much pressure on him.
Matter.
The minority actually accused him of scheming to go for a third term.
We did because we wanted to ensure that our constitutionalism is protected.
Very well.
That's why we did. That was our reason.
You even accuse him of going to tamper with the constitution
I
so
am
that
saying,
he'll go for
I
a
am
third
saying
term.
that we never
Since it started. I don't want to
It is not a
interject.
yardstick. That is not a yardstick for you to say that I'm always. Look, it is an unsolicited counsel I am giving to the NDC. I would have hoped that he doesn't do that early. I'm not saying what he did is wrong, but I'm saying that I would have hoped that he doesn't even do that early.
You pushed him to the wall, and I asked him why he climbed it.
Nonetheless, he has done
Even when they campaign,
so I am giving you reason why.
Were you not campaigning and he's looking
When I land, you will get me.
Yeah, you said it. Then you are saying, no, I was sitting here for
I am saying that.
You went there and campaign. You went there and campaign. Now you are saying he didn't do
We will know what it is. You allow him to
You see,
pointed that out.
two things made him to do that.
Kala is a decent politician.
Either to respond to the comments out there. Two things made the president to do that, in my view. One, either to respond to the comments made out there that there's a likelihood of he seeking another term. Okay? And the second one is to tell the whole world that, look, the seat I am sitting on is too hot. very, very hot. If I don't indicate to the people that, look, I am not going for the next time, I will not have my peace to do my work properly.
Or maybe to show the whole world that Ghana is stable and the democracy is protected.
So, like I said,
so they can come and invest.
Like I said, after he declared that, then those who would be in there and nurturing this ambition for some time will start doing their homework.
Alhaji, hold that thought for me. I'll come back to you on the challenges posed to the NDC by that declaration of the president. But let me